This wall-mounted workbench rests upon wooden ledgers around 3 walls. It is 210 by 120 centimeters. Since it is quite wide and since the material is just a 19 mm laminated chipboard, it has a tendency to bend down a bit in the middle. And you couldn't stand on it if you needed to. Solving that problem by inserting a leg in the middle would make it difficult to store things beneath it. In this video you will see how the problem was fixed by mounting a square steel profile beam under it, along its width. The workbench was built and had to be loaded with things, in a hurry. So the method used to stabilize it had to be implemented after all this was done. After the fix, it became very sturdy, and you can even stand on it without any problem.
Okay, so here is the support for the metal beam that's going to hold up the bench. And it's going to be mounted on the wood beam which is on the wall like this, and then the metal beam will lie here, and this here makes it possible to adjust the height of the metal beam. So it's going to move up and down like this when you adjust. And the adjustment mechanism is, you see here, you have 2 holes here, and these nuts here, so to say, which are inserted into the wood. Special kind of things. So here are the adjustment screws. You see it's coming up here like that. Here's the other one. So the metal beam will be like this, and then I can adjust its height by screwing on these. So okay, so here you see the metal beam that I'm going to mount under the bench to make it more stable and straight. And over there you see the holder I have already mounted it on that side. It's going to be mounted here also. Now it's just lying on the top of this thing here. Okay, so now I have mounted the other support also, as you see, on the left side. And I had to make it come up a bit, this metal beam, because it was it cannot lean on the support while I'm mounting it, and it was quite heavy because the bench is actually bending down here in the middle. I don't know if you can see that, it's touching there. So that's why I actually need this metal beam to support the whole thing. And I will see if I can screw it up here and on this side to lie flat towards the bench. Honestly, I'm not sure that will be possible because it's very, very high power, but maybe, we'll see. But even if I cannot, then still this whole arrangement is very much supporting the bench. Okay, I have adjusted the supports now, and it seems to have worked perfectly actually. It's a little bit out of focus there, but There you have it. So as you may be able to see, there is no distance between the bench and the metal beam throughout the whole length. It's a little bit difficult to see that, but I have tried to put in a thin paper between the bench and the metal beam on the ends and in the middle, and it's completely tight everywhere. And it was very easy to adjust. You didn't have to use much power at all, since these are screws. At the same time, one has to be a little bit careful not to go too far, of course. But it seems that the situation is now perfect.